You cool? I'm cool. You cool? I'm cool. You cool? I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool? I'm cool. You cool? I'm cool. You cool? I'm cool. We coolin' out.
Shoo! We back another week, another episode of Coolin' Out Podcast.
How you doing?
I'm alive. This tea got me feeling healthy and hearty. Needed to pick me up.
I hear you. Yeah, it's been a long one, but we figured we'd do a special it's a TV episode.
Yeah,
catch up. We never mentioned what we were watching.
Well, we did like subtly throughout the past couple of weeks. We would drop, a couple of Insecure gems, but you weren't up.
I wasn't.
You weren't up to date on the Insecure, so I really couldn't go in too much.
Well, Insecure got apprehended, and before it was a Kevin show, but now it's a us. So it got taken from
when
me.
that happens.
Yeah,
schedules gotta line up.
So I'm down, but I can't just jump off the porch.
Yeah. You get yanked back.
Yeah, get yanked back. I'm ready, but she's not. So.
Damn. But yeah, we just wanted to do something different. So we have a special episode. I guess when this episode drops, I'll be in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's another thing. We don't want to talk about anything,
Yeah.
It's irrelevant.
Anyway.
Instead, we're giving you gems.
Yeah, TV shows.
A lot of TV shows.
Where we going to start? Let's start on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm late. I'm late to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just found out like 2 minutes ago. But one of my classic comedies, shows on Netflix, BoJack Horseman.
I hear a lot about this show.
Oh.
What is it about? Isn't it a cartoon?
It's a cartoon, but it's about... So it's like it's all animals in the show. It's animals and humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But BoJack Horseman was he used to be a famous actor, like a Hollywood A-list actor. He was starred in 2 or 3 major films. It's he played Secretariat. He played the horse Secretariat. So he was really big actor. And then all the shows after that were terrible that he was on. They were terrible. And then it cuts to his life later in life. So I think he's supposed to be in his 40s after that. He's just a drunk, raging alcoholic horse. But it's funny because they make regular human references to jokes, but then they also make very specific animal references that are funny because his one of his friends, Mr. Peanut Butter, is a dog, but they all stand up and talk like humans, and he's married to a human.
BoJack or Mr. Peanut
Mr.
Butter?
Peanut Butter is. So it's it's just interesting to see how everyone interacts and the jokes that they make. You really have to listen to it because they'll make jokes sometimes. It's yo, damn, you have to go back and think about all right, that makes sense because he's a horse and he's a dog, or they'll randomly have fish swimming by and then the water will go down and the fish will die. It's just random shit, but it's funny as hell. You gotta watch it. And I just found out season 5 was out almost 3 weeks ago now, and I'm very disappointed in myself.
How long is an episode on that?
30 minutes.
All right.
Quick, just run right through them. 30 minutes.
I give a test run. I watch one.
Oh, funny. I mean, you gotta watch. So season 1, I don't remember, it was so long ago now, but just watch about 3.
Okay.
Get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, I'm about to watch them shits like that. Now I know they're here. I might watch them tonight.
Yeah.
I'm asleep. I didn't know they even came out. That's the one thing. That's the one negative about Netflix. If they don't promo it heavy, or if you're not constantly checking Netflix, you don't know when anything's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not looking for it, there's another show, but
Yeah,
it's not.
shoot.
But it's not out. It's not out yet. At least I don't know. I gotta check. I gotta verify this.
Which one?
Potentially might be funnier. F is for Family.
Never heard of it.
What?
Never. What is that about?
Oh. Kev, you sleep.
I am.
These are all these little 30-minute cartoons on. I guess it's not. I guess cartoons. Yeah, animated shows on Netflix. Hilarious.
What was this one about?
What the hell is this guy's name? I forget his name, but he's he works for a struggling airline company in bumfuck Pennsylvania. And so basically, when he was younger, he used to want to be a pilot, and then they show his life progressed to where he's older in the show. He has 3 kids. One's a teenager, one's a younger boy, and one's a younger girl, and he's married. And it just shows the middle-aged white man's life in Pennsylvania, and how basically he's unhappy with his life, and like he comes home from work, he drinks a lot, all that stuff. But it's just funny, like the daily like interactions that they have. It's a funny show. Last season he lost that job though, and he ended up like refilling vending machines or something like that. You just gotta watch it, man.
It's
Good
funny?
show. Funny.
Okay.
Funny. That. So yeah, F is a Family, BoJack Horseman,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's one called Big Mouth. It's cool. I mean, so when I let the world tell you like this universal consensus, this is the funniest show out of all of them. That's what everyone says.
Yeah.
To
Well,
me,
what's
it
Rel's
don't
review?
It doesn't. It's cool. It just don't hit me the same way. Like I don't get them gut busting.
Yeah,
like,
them hearty,
good hearty
apes,
laughs
yeah.
that come from down below.
Yeah.
I don't get that when I watch. I'm like, haha, oh shit,
A little
haha, cool,
chuckle.
yeah. But it just don't hit me the same way.
Yeah.
But season 2 of that just dropped like a week ago, so been hearing good reviews about that as well.
And what's that show about?
So, kids losing their virginity, basically.
That's a cartoon as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like kids like just masturbating, like it's like random. Like the season 1 was about like somebody losing his virginity, and like it's just yeah, that's really what it's about.
Okay.
And like his penis talks to him, like it's, yeah, interesting little concept for a show.
Okay.
I mean, it's cool, but I remember like when it first came out, I got a lot of texts like, "Yo, you definitely gotta watch this, definitely." I remember just sitting there and being like, maybe because the expectations were too high.
Yeah.
I remember just sitting there and being like, all right,
Yeah.
go back to my BoJack. I don't know what y'all talk. Maybe I missed this over my head.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it ain't for me.
Okay.
That's all my animated shows. I'm not really watching anything else on Netflix. Trying to think. I didn't watch this, but I heard it was really good. Napoli Ever After with Sanaa Lathan.
I didn't watch
I didn't watch that, but I heard that's really, really good. But yeah, I'm on Netflix out. Is anything else you watching on Netflix?
I just finished a show called Atypical on Netflix.
What's that about?
It's about, I don't know if you know Michael Rappaport.
I do.
This woman that was in one of these Quentin Tarantino films, the most recent one. And they have 2 kids.
Uma?
Not Uma.
Oh.
It's the one where it's a bounty hunter and they're traveling to, okay. They have a son that's autistic. So it's about how they navigate that in his relationships as he navigates the world, how he interacts with his sister, but also what the sister's going through because they're teenagers. So what they're going through in high school, and then also what the parents are doing in their own separate lives. And it's pretty nice. It's well written, nice and compelling. They just wrapped season 2, so I think it's like 20 episodes now. Yeah, it's pretty entertaining because you see like the ups and downs and how he views the world and how people view him, and you know, high school people could be mean, and so I would recommend that. That was a nice watch. I also just wrapped up recently Ozark. God damn, they topped season 1.
I keep hearing
They
that.
topped season 1.
I got to get into season 1 before I can even jump into season 2.
Phew. Jason Bateman is he's great. He's great. Quick synopsis: he launders money for the Mexican cartel, and he must move after some unfortunate events to the Ozarks. And from there, it's just a mix of so much. I would just highly recommend that. That's in recent memory. Just this year, I've watched quite a few. Now that I think back, I don't know if you ever heard of Love. Oh, that's so good too. It's some Judd Apatow. So good.
Kev got a lot of time.
So good. Yeah, they just wrapped in March. But that's about these 2 strangers meet each other, and it's about how they navigate everything that comes with that, because she's a recovering alcoholic, and he's like a geek, nerdy dude. So it's like how their worlds come together, how they come together, how their worlds come together, the ups and downs, the past and the present. That's a really good, fun watch. It's like 30 minutes, and it's good. What else I saw? End of the Fucking World I saw at the beginning of the year. You ever heard of that one?
Nope.
That's a really short watch. I think the first episode is like 20 minutes. It's about this kid who thinks he's emotionless and that he's a killer. So he befriends this girl because he wants to kill her. And then the story just it just goes completely. It's about how they grow through that. It's really short. The first episode's like 20 minutes. It's very entertaining though. I think it's like 7 episodes, 7, 8. Quick watch. What else? Oh, Dear White People.
Dear White People. Okay, I've seen that.
You seen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Dear White People.
Like there's a stark difference in the shows we watch on Netflix. All of
Yeah.
mine are like animated like comedies about horses fucking humans and little kids beating off and drunk white men in Pennsylvania. Yours are all like real adult mature shows. It goes back to what I said years ago when I was like, yo, when I get home, I don't want to think about nothing. So I like literally just watch these like thoughtless, like asinine comedies. And I'm like, oh, and I be dying laughing. They probably aren't even that funny, but
Now I'm
they
gonna check them out.
they hit me. I'm gonna watch Love.
I'll take a comedy.
Out of all the ones you just said, what do you think I should watch first?
For a laugh? Then yeah,
I'm
Love.
the laugh. I just want to, what was the best?
The best?
The best. You gotta watch this one.
I want to say Love, but it's Ozark. But the mood's so tense. I'm gonna say Love, because Love. The overarching mood in Ozark is a dark mood. There's always like a tension there, just given the nature of everything going on. Love ebbs and flows because that's what love is between two people. So that just ebbs and there's light moments, dark. So I would say Love.
Okay.
It's not a constant like, but once you get into Ozark, that would definitely be my second.
I've never seen an episode of Ozark.
So if you watch the pilot, you'd be hooked.
Seen it in the crib a couple of times playing in the background, but
The pilot is one of the best parts I've seen in recent memory. The pilot gets you. The pilot definitely hooks you. But I would say Love.
okay. Check out Love then.
And I stayed in, when was it, last weekend? Or the weekend before. So I watched 2 Netflix original movies. One's called Set It Up. It's with Taye Diggs and
Ooh.
my homegirl. What's her name?
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu,
Why-
yeah. Respect,
I'm way
Miss
too
Liu.
excited about it. Let me calm down.
You
I'm like,
saw
ooh, I did see that movie.
I'd heard a lot, and then I was like, you know what, I'm home. I didn't want to jump in and start a series.
Yeah.
Let me just get something quick.
Quick
Woo,
film.
I was clutching my iPad. It's before my TV got fixed. Oh, it's so good.
It was a good film.
It's nice, light, and easy.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. I got another one, though, along
What
those
you got?
lines. This one's called Something to All the Boys Something. It's about this girl is in high school, and she writes love letters to 5 dudes, and the letters come out. It's about how she navigates high school after the letters come out. Pretty entertaining. It's another movie, yeah.
She wrote 5 love letters.
Yeah, the people that she's known throughout her life, through varying stages of her life. And
But they all go to the same high school?
3 of them do. 2 do not. And it's about the letters somehow get sent out, and then she has to react to that.
Wait, why is she in love with 5 people?
She's not in love. She wrote 5 love letters because as she was like growing up and maturing, she got connected to these 5 different people. For
So it's
like one, she just danced one night at like a junior prom.
It's more like I loved you in that moment type thing. Like we had a connection in this moment.
Yeah, some are deeper than others. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, wait,
that's
what?
very entertaining.
That's
like,
kind of thotty.
Yeah.
Like you love 5?
Yeah, it's a nice, easy watch too. It's very entertaining.
What is it called again?
To All the Boys I Loved, I think.
To All the Boys I Love. Okay.
Something like that.
I check it out. You know it's about to get a little brisk outside. I ain't got nothing
Yeah.
but time on my
I was
hands.
like, yo, what's trending? That look too dark. I could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's on my Netflix shows. Yeah.
What you got on the HBO Go?
Whew.
You
Love
deep on
Yo,
HBO.
I love HBO.
You be deep at HBO.
I love HBO. Right now, just finished Insecure. Currently, The Deuce. Definitely The Deuce. What you want to? The Deuce is pretty good.
No, I know The Deuce. I think so. The thing is like I get so I don't know how you like. How do you find time to watch all of these shows? Because like I like, for example, I start The Deuce, right? And then like I'll miss an episode or 2, and then I'm like, shit. And then I gotta start watching something else. And I'm like 2 episodes in, I'm like, oh, another show was out. And I just literally end up like surveying the entire scene, but not watching anything all the way through.
Yeah.
Like I seen the first episodes of all of these shows, but then I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Well, The Deuce has become an Us show, so that's like nice Sunday night. it's like a ritual now.
Gotcha.
Sunday night, it's on their Sunday night block. We just knocked that out.
That was Insecure for me. Yeah.
The rest of them, that's a good question. Some I watched on my own, like Dear White People, because my girl didn't get her hands on it, so just keep that away from her.
You gotta
Yeah. Others, I don't know I don't know. Ozark took a while. It took a while.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have TV and we had to get on the right, our TV, the pixels started bleeding, so then we had to get on the right track with our schedules.
How that new TV treating
That
you?
one hurt. Oh, really good. Really, really good. Really good, yeah.
Good. Put the word in for you.
Yeah.
But that's good.
But yeah, The Deuce is about the rise of pornography in the 1970s, and they really went through like great lengths, like recapturing exactly what Times Square looked like back then.
Yeah.
With like the sex pause and stuff all the way down to like the prices on the menus are identical to what they were in the 70s. James Franco's in it playing twins. He's good in it. Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's good. HBO.
It was
quality.
crazy to see Maggie naked like that.
It was.
Like, nah, I'm gonna leave it at
It
that.
was.
It was just like, wow, it caught me off guard. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you just naked.
Like, I get the nature of the show, but I didn't expect her to also be.
Yeah, she went full throttle. I was like, goddamn. That was the last episode I saw.
No, but yeah,
that was
consistently
season 1, though.
entertaining.
Yeah.
I would definitely when you get a chance, because I think the first season's like 8 episodes.
Yeah, it's short.
It's short. Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember just being like, yo, Maggie,
Yeah.
how much they paying you for this show?
That's what I be thinking too.
Like, you didn't know it's going to even be a hit. You just went all out.
They got a lot of Wire alum. I think like 2 or 3 off the top of my head. People that were in the Wire. Really well written. Good show.
This is a great time before we go further, great time for TV.
There's
so many
much.
different outlets, and each, like, you got Netflix, Amazon, HBO, Showtime, but like mostly those are the 3 big ones: the Netflix, the HBO, the Amazon. And they're giving people so much money to create.
Yeah.
Just create content.
There's a new show popping up.
Each like every time the Emmys come around, they all getting like 100 Emmys each. Like,
Yeah.
there's like so many shows, like a new show coming out literally every month. That's like, you have to watch this.
Yeah.
You have to watch this. And I like it also because like more undiscovered like directors and producers and even actors and actresses are like getting put on the map, like who are really getting a chance to showcase their talent. Because before it was like, all right, well, you had to either, go to like Warner Brothers, like, and actually like, make it into a movie or TV, or go to Fox, or like one of those big,
Yeah.
companies that had a monopoly on the market. Now it's like, yo, you can literally be a background person in a Netflix film one day and then be like, yo,
Yeah.
and star in the next film the next day, and then word of mouth will just carry, like, yo, this film is amazing, and you're a star now.
Yeah. No, very true. And also, like, broadcast TV length isn't meant for all television shows.
Nope.
Like that 20+ block. Like, some stories just need 10 episodes. Some just
Yeah.
or just limited series. So yeah, I definitely agree.
And the way we take in information nowadays also.
Yeah.
Binge one show, start the next. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't got time to be like watching, even like sometimes I watch like shows on demand, and like when the ads come up, I just get so frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't got time for this. Like,
Yeah.
hurry up. Like, I don't want to watch commercials. I don't want to see none of this stuff. Like, that's why Netflix is thriving. Netflix, HBO, all these shows, all these companies are thriving. Just give me the content I want. Don't put any breaks in between it. Oh, I can watch the next episode now. I gotta wait a month.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Let me just watch it now.
No, I agree.
Yeah. You were finishing your HBO list though.
Oh, Insecure. I wrapped that up. I'm trying to think what I've watched on Oh, the show called Barry.
What's
I
that
watched.
about?
Really good. You know Bill Hader? He plays an assassin, and as he's trying to get his target, he ends up in an improv class. And so it's about him embracing, and he starts embracing the improv class. It's about him wanting to change who he is, like escaping from his past as an assassin, and it's just the ebbs and flows of that. Really good. He's really good in it. I think it's like 8 episodes. Yeah, unique plot. I was like, yeah, that wrote me in. Yeah, That was really good.
You have to create me a list because I got a lot of time on my hands now.
I'm trying to think what else. Game of Thrones wasn't this year. I'm trying to think all their I like some of their marquee stuff. Yeah, off the top of my head, I guess it's not, definitely can't be true. But I forgot what else I've watched on HBO. Mm-hmm. I love HBO though.
I know you do, bro.
That's my for quality. I will always
you go straight to HBO.
You always go to HBO.
You HBO head.
I forgot what I'm definitely not giving due credit to something. But do you watch anything on HBO?
Insecure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What other shows do they even have? That Nah, Insecure. I mean, I log on. That's literally all I watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just didn't remember. I just gotta.
I'm
gonna look at a list after this and be mad at myself.
I gotta start taking advantage of all this. Cause I always say like, I don't have the time to, but then I like look up and I waste so much time just doing nothing, like literally laying there staring at the ceiling sometimes.
Not yet. I have to think. That's where I get a lot of mine in. Like we just after a long weekend. It just be like a Sunday binge. Just sit on the couch and just knock some of these out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on.
It's never a Saturday Sunday thing. Hopefully that starts. That'd be nice. Yeah, but
damn, Kev, you matured for real. You looking forward to a Saturday Sunday binge?
Not until I do it. I won't say all that.
You want the Saturday?
We'll see.
You want the Saturday and the Sunday?
We'll see. Who knows?
Amazon.
What am I watching? I need to Okay, Serials I've completed. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
I've seen some of that. That's actually pretty good. Really not pretty good. That's actually really great.
When is that? 1950s, 1960s?
Yeah,
something like that. But
is that based on a true story?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. Wife gets cheated on. She turns to comedy, and she's really good. Mm-hmm. And just her navigating that. Trying not to give too much spoil, but it's really funny.
And then in that time during those years, women weren't really on stage doing comedy, so that was very like key. Yeah. Really like yeah, and she's really good at it. Yeah, Sneaky Pete was good. I watched a couple episodes of that.
Yeah, I gotta finish season 2.
Yeah,
season 2 I gotta finish.
Yeah, I'm still in season 1.
I slipped and then never got up.
Slipping, falling, can't get up. That's what I'm saying, because like there's so many shows, and then like something like that, right? When's the last time you watched Sneaky Pete? No, but see, and then you go back and then you try to go back to the episode you just watched, and you have to go back. So, yo, what the hell's even going on right now?
Yeah,
because you get like so entrenched in other shows, it's just like, all right,
yeah,
that it's gone now. Yeah, I gotta get back on my binging grind. I'm having no choice. Once I get back, I'm be in the house. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find. This is a small tangent. I just couldn't find all my moves now to these 2 passes I have, and I got one at the crib. So between the 2, if it's not the 2 passes, I'm in the crib. Like,
yeah, because them statements, they add up.
Yeah, and it's like, well, spend all the money on the passes, they're gonna expire. It's like
that's a fact.
I gotta use those. Yeah, but
yeah.
I hear you.
We gotta finish the beer one though.
Hear you. Yeah.
Got a couple stamps still up in there that need to be touched.
Yeah.
It's just so far.
I know.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah. You just have to see it. Nothing jumps for Amazon. I know there's signature shows that I'm just not remembering.
Yeah.
Are they really have signatures? They do. There's like a couple.
Would you say Amazon is in 3rd place out of all 3 of those out of all 3 of those as far as content?
For a while, for me, well, at least this year, I can't say that because I named like 20 Netflix shows now I think about it. It's for me, I go to HBO first, then I look at, for a while, Netflix, but recently, no. Mm-hmm. But I say overall for the year, Netflix, then Amazon, then Hulu. Mm-hmm. I would say, yeah. That's how I go. Because I find myself watching more movies on Prime than...
you said Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, what's on Hulu? I have...
Casual and The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if you ever heard about that show. Really good.
I don't have access to Hulu.
Very dark, but really good. Yeah. So with Elizabeth Moss, she was in Mad Men. It's about...
Another phenomenal show.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is about basically women have all their rights have been taken away and they're just used to procreate, and it's about they're treated terribly. It's very dark.
What year is this?
It's not really I don't know. It's current day.
Oh, it's like
but it's a specific year hasn't been.
Where is it set? Like any particular city or country?
Oh, God, I know Canada is a free zone. Canada, they're living right. It's in the U.S. I think it's in Boston, if I'm not mistaken.
Wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm joking.
It's a really good show, and it's just really dark. Casual is really good too. This is more like a comedy. It's about a brother and a sister. Mother and daughter live with. Okay, let me start over. Brother and sister live with the sister's daughter, and it's based. They're like the brother and sister are very dependent on each other. So it's about how they navigate that because the wife's going through a divorce, teenager in the daughter, and the brother is very dependent on the sister because she helped raise him, and it's about how they're growing and trying to navigate and their interactions with other people and stuff. So that was pretty entertaining too.
Interesting.
Yeah, my girl put me on to that. I really enjoyed that.
That's casual.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. They just wrapped up this spring, I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get in a TV show or something. I'm hearing a lot of just wrapped up and all these different random actors that's popping up.
Yeah, I gotta give my girl credit. She put me on a couple of these, like especially the Hulu types, because she got the free trial, because I was never gonna.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you pay for Hulu too?
Yeah, that's all.
Y'all living in a profitable house. Okay.
That's all her.
I'm trying to think. I got some random shows that I've been watching though.
Yeah, I got some outside when you're done too.
I got just like literally last night randomly started watching this shit called 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
And the concept is, it's like one of the wildest fucking shows in the world. So like these people are like long distance dating people they never met before. Some of them they never met before. They never seen any of them face to face before.
Yeah.
Some of them have only been over text message and pictures. Others have gotten the FaceTime them, but it's like something sketchy about them. So like the show is about them actually going. Like these people are going to fly to the country where the person is and finally get a chance to meet them face to face. One is like this heavy set white woman from like bumfuck Georgia, and she has a 30-year-old boyfriend in Nigeria. One is this 33-year-old woman from New Mexico who just had a baby's 9 months old, and she has a boyfriend in London. And he wants to take care of her and the baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she flew out to London to meet him. There's a couple people. It's like a black guy who's 43 with a woman from the Philippines who's 25. Somebody from Ohio, and it's like this exotic dancer looking type woman in Colombia or South somewhere. He goes to Costa Rica. He goes to see her. It's just crazy because like it's like not. I don't think it's scripted, but it's like obviously they had to reach out to the people to make sure these people were real because everyone ends up meeting the person that they were talking to online.
Yeah,
which is bullshit because real life, half you people getting catfished. Like all 5 of y'all, you flew to the Philippines, you flew to Nigeria, you flew to London, you flew all these. London's not that bad, but like you flew to all these different places, and all of y'all met the people y'all supposed to meet, and they all came to the airport to meet y'all.
Yeah,
come on. But it was funny just seeing like all the reactions, like when they actually met each other, and after some of them had sex, and like it wasn't like there was no connection there, and that awkward feeling where it's like, well, I flew out here for 2 weeks and I got to stay with you for 2 weeks because I can't book a flight back. And the Asian girl thought like I guess the black guy, he was like 43. I guess he had sent her pictures when he was a little younger.
Yeah.
And she was like, he's just a little chubby, and she didn't want to sleep in the same bed with him, but like she wants to make sure they get. That's what it was. And everyone's gonna get married. Everyone's proposing to them. Like, everyone thinks like, yo, this is the love of my life. I don't know how I lived my whole life without this other person. It's like
this concept does sound funny.
It's the craziest shit. It's not even meant to be funny.
I know.
But I just be dying. Like I be watching like, yo, what? Wait, what? Like One dude met with the woman, and she had him waiting at the restaurant for 3 hours. He just sat there. And the producers were like filming him, and he's like talking to the producers like, "Nah, fuck this. She made 5 more minutes. I'm leaving. I'm out." And then they show the clock. It's like 1 more hour, and he just sitting there texting her. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Shit.
But most of it, you can just tell like the women just want like the men mostly for the money. Like the Nigerian guy, and he's funny. He's Nigerian, and he like Donald Trump is his idol. So like the white woman comes and she like buys him like a Mac. She brings him a MAGA hat,
shit.
Donald Trump bobblehead, a Donald Trump T-shirt.
Oh, he don't know no better?
I mean, he thinks Donald Trump is like his business idol. He's like, I want to do business like Donald Trump. He puts the hat on. He's like, make America great again. This is like, and like he has a bobblehead. He's shaking it like this, and he's like, I don't know what this is called, but it makes me happy. Like it's like it's not supposed to be funny, but like it's just funny. Like. Yeah.
What channel is that again?
TLC.
What is it called?
90 Day Fiance. But this version is 90 Day Fiance, and then it's 90 Days Before Proposal. Okay. They got a couple. They got 90 Days Before Proposal, 90 Days After Marriage, like couple. But 90 Days Before Proposal is like, this is when y'all got to go meet each other for the first time. Instant comedy.
Yeah, I think I'm actually check one of those.
Just watch the first episode, just so you get like the plot of it.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Okay,
instant comedy. I'm like, y'all people are fucking crazy. People spending like their last, like literally taking loans out on their houses just to be able to fly out there
to meet a stranger.
Someone you've been talking to, someone you've been texting, who send you pictures, but you ain't never seen them face to face. Nor if you ever FaceTime them. You FaceTime them, they hang up on you.
I'm busy.
The Asian girl, the black guy kept trying to FaceTime her. She said, I'm shy. I'm nervous. Just kept hitting him with that one. I said, damn.
What happened when they met face to face?
She literally like didn't want, like he was like, you're not really being affectionate. And then they cut to like her and like the what's some things called? With like the candid cameras just on her in like the little room. And she's like, he's chubby. He's not how I thought he was. But she was like, I mean, he has a house in America, and I work 10-hour days for very little money. And she said she didn't want to have sex until they got married, but she was like, she's going to do it.
Shit.
Damn. Life is hard in the Philippines.
Word.
And this nigga, he just live in Virginia Beach. I was like, I don't know what he do for a living, but to her, he probably making hella money.
Yeah.
But
God bless.
Yeah, interesting show. It's getting late.
Definitely interesting.
But I promise you I'm going to get an episode in tonight.
Yeah.
I promise you. I don't care if I'm tired as hell tomorrow. Just that I need that laugh. I saw previews for the next show. I'm like, these people are really crazy. Crazy.
One Lucy for me. Atlanta.
Oh, bro. I'm
really good.
I'm sleep on that one.
I love Atlanta.
I haven't seen none of this season.
It's just different. It's just they don't follow a traditional story arc.
This still Robin season, right?
Season 2 was Robin season. Yeah, that's the one that wrapped this year. And they're coming back for season 3. Season 1 did not follow a traditional story arc, and they just did a lot of things differently. Very well written, well acted, and I'd highly recommend that show. Season 2 is kind of more. You can kind of see how things tie together more. But I think it might even be better than season 1. Really good show. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I only saw episode 1 of season 2.
Highly recommend it.
Then I fell off.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to catch up on shows rather than like wait and watch it week by week. There's very few shows I can watch like that, like Insecure, Power.
Yeah.
Just because I can Sunday I can sit down and watch that. Yeah. If it's in the middle of the week, my schedule is too all over the place for me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Atlanta. What day does it come on?
Was it I think it was Thursday. Thursdays at like
that's why
10:30.
That's why.
Yeah, I would stay up because my girl hadn't seen it. But I was like, "You don't want to see this, then." You don't want to see this, then. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just DVR. Yeah, I would stay up and watch that because I didn't want it ruined.
You know, a random show that was actually pretty interesting.
What?
Marlon.
Marlon Wayans?
Yes, his show on NBC. I don't know if the season's probably wrapped. It was in the summertime. People slept on it.
It was funny?
It was like, yeah, it had its moments. I watched season 1 over the summer, like just watched it straight. 'Cause it's on Netflix actually.
Mm-hmm.
Season 1 is. It's like, it's not like him being like. I mean, he has his moments where he's being super corny sometimes, but it's like actually like pretty funny. Like it's like kind of like this is a terrible comparison and don't like take it to heart, but it's like a similar concept to a Martin type thing, like where. But except that the woman in the show, Yvette, is his ex-wife, and they try to like co-parent the kids. But like how he jokes on her best friend is like how Martin used to crack on Pam. So it's like that kind of relationship. So it's funny. I like it literally like it's a show that like time really flies by when you're watching it. Like I watched the whole season in like a day.
Shit. Okay.
And then I watched a little bit of season 2, but I started falling off. But that show's pretty funny.
I have I think 2 more shows. This next one, very obscure. I don't think you've ever heard of it. My girl said she saw a meme and then we started watching it. It's called Brockmire.
Never.
Yeah, it's on IFC. We saw it through Hulu and then.
Yeah, I don't even have that channel.
It's through IFC. That show is fucking hilarious. It's this dude, Hank Azaria. He like does the voice for Homer on The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. He plays a washed up baseball announcer, and he moves from I think it was the Cardinals, St. Louis, to some like downtrodden town with like calling the local team, but he's also an alcoholic and does drugs, and he says the most like crudest and racial. It is hilarious, and he befriends this black kid that's interning at the stadium and the woman that bought the team. Played by I think Amanda Peet. It is hilarious. It's like a 30-minute show. I like hearty laughs. Like when my girl said, I was like, yeah, sure, let's just give it a try. But he just has these witty one-liners that he's just constantly.
Yeah.
That's the funniest show I've seen this.
Brockmire.
I'd never heard of it before. I was like, what?
Put that on my list.
I couldn't. That show's hilarious.
Brockmire.
Brockmire.
Got a 97 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's hilarious.
God damn.
And I never heard of it. And they're really like to the point they're bringing in like Joe Buck and other like famous baseball announcers and stuff. Like it's a good story. I want to finish season 2, but it's our show. I'm gonna have to push. I'm gonna make a hard push for that one.
You gotta make that one happen. You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah. Oh man.
And I think the last one. This is the only time I dip into the reality TV world. Jersey Shore Vacation.
Chill.
I'm still with him.
Nah.
Still with him. I still find him entertaining. And that's yeah.
I'm trying to think if I'm watching any reality TV shows outside of my 90 Day Fiance. I mean, I used to watch Black Ink Crew Chicago, but then I fell off of that. That's just drama.
Yeah.
I fell off of that. Lethal Weapon. That's not reality TV. You should watch an episode.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I started watching it just like whatever. I wanted to support Damon Wayans. Because I was like, damn, this is going to flop. It's actually doing pretty well.
Yeah?
I started watching, what's that damn show with Cedric the Entertainer? Damn, I'm getting tired.
The Rel
Cedric
show?
the Entertainer. No, I haven't watched the Rel show yet.
Oh, he's not in that?
Cool, Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
You think about Sinbad.
Sorry, continue.
I want to watch that show too. I want to watch Rel, at least watch the pilot. But I watched The Neighborhood with Cedric the Entertainer and
the
that
dude from New Girl?
New Girl. Yeah,
I saw that. I think I'm gonna give that.
yeah. I watched the pilot. It's pretty it's a cool lead up pilot.
Are they neighbors?
Yeah. So
They friends or enemies?
Enemies, not necessarily enemies. The kid from New Girl so they're in L.A. in the hood in L.A. Cedric the Entertainer and his family. It's him. Tashina Arnold plays his wife.
Okay.
He has a grown son that lives with him. Pretty cliche there. And they have another son who lives on his own. And then the New Girl guy his wife and like his young son move into the neighborhood from Missouri, I think. Mm-hmm. I think it's from Missouri, and like his wife's a teacher, and they move into the hood because obviously they buying a cheap house. Yeah. And it's just like the first episode was basically like Cedric the Entertainer and his family were having a cookout, and the wife was like, "Oh, why don't you guys come over?" And it was just like really awkward, and Cedric the Entertainer was giving him the cold shoulder, and it was like a little bit of racial talk, but it was like, you know, a little funny, but it was like, all right, cool. I can see the build up to this show. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna watch the second episode. Okay. Yeah. Something else I wanted to watch too. Another show on Fox, or is it CBS? Damon Wayans Jr. show. I wanted to watch that too.
What is that show?
I forget the name of it, but he's like a talent agent, and him. You ever watch the Carmichael Show?
I did see select episodes.
So you remember,
not in order, but I have
yeah. So you remember his girlfriend in that show?
No.
Damn. But anyway, Jared Carmichael's girlfriend in that show. It's actually a pretty underrated show, the Carmichael Show. His girlfriend in that show is in this show also, Damon Wayans. And basically Damon Wayans is a talent agent, and then there's some white guy, and he's like supposed to be like a big star, but he ends up living with Damon Wayans Jr. and his wife. Okay. So I mean, I watched like the trailer of it. Seemed like pretty interesting concepts. I was like, we'll watch the pilot of that also. I haven't got around to it yet, but these are all shows that's on my mind. I'm like, all right, if I ever get around to it, I'll get around to it. Those kind of shows are like on the Marlon level. Like, all right, if I have like one random day where I'm like, yeah, I really don't care, like I'll watch it.
Are you a This Is Us guy?
That show is too sad, man.
Yeah.
I've seen this season 2, right? I
think 3.
Then I only watched season 1.
I think it's 3.
I watched season 1 and then some of season 2. Cause what season was that when the black guy, his father, died?
That's definitely season 1 then.
Yeah, so that's.
I didn't know he died. So season 1.
You didn't know he died?
I watch him out of order. I don't care.
Oh,
like if my girl has it on in the.
Oh. Yeah, this shit is sad, man.
Yeah.
Every episode, like.
Tearjerker.
It's a tearjerker. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't never happy. Life ain't like this. They ain't never happy. Someone dying, memories hashing up from the past. Someone crying at least once an episode. At least once. I'm like, this is the most depressing shit I've ever seen in my life. Y'all all, one's like a TV star actor, one's like a wealth banker or whatever the fuck he does. Some like he trades in like futures and commodities and oil or something like that. I remember because when he had the career day at his daughter's school, he mentioned it a little bit.
What does the sister do? We still here with you.
Crickets. I don't know. She seemed to be doing pretty well though. She got a husband. I don't know what he does either.
Yeah, word.
But they got a nice house over there, a roof over their head. They seem to be making it. But yeah, it's just like so damn sad. Every episode, people crying.
Yeah.
My life already sad enough as it is. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time to be worried about your problems and my problems.
I hear you on that.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. I think I'm tapped out.
Yeah. Anything on the radar upcoming that you're looking out for?
Nah, I mean I think I'm gonna check out Rel.
Yeah.
That's really about it, man.
Yeah, I don't really know what else. I want to check out Maniac. That's on Netflix. It's the one that came with Jonah Hill and Emma Stone.
Oh, yeah.
So that looks interesting, man.
I saw the trailer for that the other day. It looks pretty good.
That's not the only one on top of my head. And wait until next year for Game of Thrones to come back.
I ain't gonna never get on that. I'm too far behind, man.
I hear you, man.
I think I did watch the first episode of season 1. It was too slow, man. Took too long.
I love that show.
I think those shows just aren't for me though, because like even like it's not the same concept, but even like the Lord of the Rings, for example, or like anything that's like based in like medieval times, it just doesn't hit me. Like I'm like, all right,
yeah.
It takes like I'm just like, all right, like, what's going on? You ain't cracking no jokes. All right. Oh man, but yeah, I'm tapped out, man.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed this special.
Yeah, I hope you found some gems in there.
Yeah, man. Make sure hope you got some gems you can write down and check out on Netflix and all that. It's about to get cold, guys.
Yeah.
You got a lot of time on your hands. Be watching a lot of shows. Yeah, man, I'm on top of that. We good.
Yeah,
As
man.
always, rate, share, subscribe.
Cuffing season guide.
Cuffing season guide, right? Get snuggled up, get some hot cocoa, and watch some shows, man. Rate, share, subscribe. Hit us up. IGTV, IG, full-length clips, full-length videos, and then clips on YouTube and on IGTV. Hit us up, Cool Now Pod, everything. Twitter, IG, all that stuff. Facebook. Any questions, suggestions, topics you want to hear us give our opinion on, hit us up, coolnowpod@gmail.com, or even slide in DMs. We reply to those too. Yeah, man. You got anything else to say?
You got it.
We
all.
good. I hit them all. Till next time, it's cooling out.
Stay cool.
You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. You cool, I'm cool. We coolin' out.